Hey, yo, what's good, gaming players? It's your boy, Plays, back out here on this Madden 26 right here on the screen. We are now in week 5 of the Madden 26 series. That's right, guys. Week 5 has officially arrived, and this may be just 1 and 3 matchups. There's a couple of 3-1 versus 2-2 battles. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that's happening. Now, I could say 3 out of the 5 teams that are currently unbeaten through 4 weeks with a chance to get to 5-0, and and it's like a 3 teams are still searching for their first win. It's a lot. It's a lot that's about to go down here in week number 5. Now, before we talk about the game that we're about to kick off week 5 in just a few moments, if you guys are new to this series, welcome aboard. Be sure to go watch the previous 4 weeks of play so you guys can get caught up with the entire series as we continue forward. Because I am telling you, you do not want to miss out on the rest of this series because it has been intense since the minute we started. And now, since we're in week 5, we're already through 1 month of the regular season. Now we're set to see how the rest of the regular season shapes up. So, week 5 is officially upon us. We have ourselves a clash in the NFC West. The Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. If you look at the standings in the NFC West, it is completely tight between both San Francisco and Los Angeles. The Rams come in 3-1. The 49ers come in 4-0. And also, Brock Purdy has yet to throw an interception. So something is going something is definitely going to live in this one. Something is definitely going to happen. I definitely feel like it is going to be a clash between those teams. Now, if you guys don't know the standing, here they are, so you guys know which teams are currently where they are. As you guys know, we've got 5 unbeaten teams. You see the teams that are 3-1. We have a lot of teams at 2-2. That is the most we've ever seen. We have we have a couple of teams at 1-3, and we only have 4 winless teams to this point. Giants, Buccaneers, Bears, and Patriots all currently winless to this point, heading into week number 5. But yeah, the 49ers and Rams, I feel like this is going to be a classic because both teams are coming in with winning records. As we take a look at the stats, if I'm being honest about this game, it is going to come down to the defenses. San Francisco's defense gives up 12.2 points a game, and their defensive pressure is something special. So hopefully the Rams defense is prepared because the current running back leader, Jordan Sharp, is coming into this game leading, having the most yards rushing wise at 887. So he's definitely going to increase that number depending on how he fares in this Thursday night primetime matchup. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's head down to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. We are about to witness a clash in the NFC West, and it is going to be exciting. Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers pay a visit to Chris Smoove and the Los Angeles Rams on Thursday night prime time. Boy, oh boy, this is about to be a clash. Can the 49ers remain unbeaten, or can the Rams boost their record to 4-1? Well, we are about to find that out together. 49ers, Rams, Thursday night primetime from SoFi Stadium. Let's go.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Alright, so we are set for this NFC West showdown in prime time. The 49ers will be getting the ball first. They will have a chance to be the first team to reach 5-0 through the first 5 games. The Rams look to end that 4-game skid, and we are underway from SoFi Stadium, and week number 5 has officially kicked off. So here comes Brock Purdy and the 49ers. So let's see what San Francisco does as they start their opening drive from the 20.
Which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got them to win.
Hopefully the Rams defense is prepared tonight, because this is a 49ers offense that is a force to be reckoned with. Here's Jordan Sharp on the ground, and look at the room right out of the gate. 19 yards to kick off the drive. First down, 49ers.
19 yards. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. For 200 yards, this says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
First down. Here's a toss out left. Jordan Sharp with it. Breaks a tackle and is able to gain 4 yards. Now, it's the main reason why the Rams got to be prepared for him, because he was over 200 yards on the ground against Jacksonville. And yeah, they definitely going to have to be prepared for that running game. Second and 6.
Now Purdy.
Purdy looks to throw, and this one's complete. It's Jaden Fuller, and Fuller is in Los Angeles territory to the 42-yard line. First down, San Francisco.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So San Francisco already off to a good start on their opening drive, going right down the field.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10.
They're already in enemy territory. Up the middle goes Jordan Sharp, and there he goes, breaking tackles, and Jordan Sharp inside the 20 to the 16. How about this opening drive by the unbeaten Niners?
It's a first down.
Quite a start on their opening possession. And if you're the Rams, you got to be prepared for that because you know that they're going to give the running back the football early to put some pressure on the defense. First down. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His first touch, a gain of 3.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Back to Jordan Sharp. Getting out of traffic and is able to gain 4. So here comes a 3rd and 3.
A pretty decent game.
And it's 3rd down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Purdy looking to throw.
Purdy over the middle. Here's Brandon Ayuk with the catch. And he's going to be stopped at the 6-yard line. So it's 4th and 1.
In the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And the Brock Purdy and company, they are going for this. 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line. The Rams are looking for a stop. And Jordan Sharp is going to run right through the middle. Touchdown San Francisco. What a start.
Great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
What a start by San Francisco. On 4th and 1, Jordan Sharp gets into the end zone. His 10th rushing touchdown on the season. Man, he has been a force to be reckoned with these first 5 weeks combined. But what a start by San Francisco. Extra point here by Moody. And he nails the extra point, and the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead early.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
So here's Morstead on to kick this one away.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes the return. And the tackle's going to be made at the 28-yard line. So now we get our first look at the Rams offense as they get set for their opening possession.
And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Looking to put a drive together.
1st and 10 for the Rams. They start at the 28-yard line. Here's a first carry for Andre Williamson. And the first penalty marker of the night as Williamson gains 4, but a flag on Los Angeles.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They'll set up a throw.
Smooth. His first throw. This one's caught by Puka Nacua. And back-to-back penalties has been on the field early. And this one's against the Rams. Another hold.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
First and 29. Here's Andre Williamson, and he gets wrecked.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain that time. Second and long.
That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Smooth. Good protection over the top, and that one's incomplete.
Defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your
So
team
third
did
down.
this week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to
Smooth. Looks to throw. Hit as he throws. Here's Devontae Adams with the catch. A gain of 8 there for Adams, but it's not going to be enough. Fourth down.
Cards made, not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it. But to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out.
So the 49ers go down the field on their opening drive, but the Rams, however, they go 3 and out on their opening drive.
And this ball is going to be down now.
So they're going to down this one at the 10-yard line. So now out comes the 49ers.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down.
First down. Here's Jordan Sharp. Gain of 2 there. Second and 8.
This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Play action fake. Purdy throws out of the backfield. Here's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's taken down to the 21. Enough for a first down, 49ers.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game?
There's a toss out left. Jordan Sharp picks up a gain of a yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack.
Another toss. Left side. Jordan Sharp has it. And he takes a big-time hit as they bring him down at the 26.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Purdy throwing and open is Jordan Sharp. And he's down across the 35. But a penalty marker's down as well. And that's going to add 15 on. A roughing the passer penalty against Los Angeles.
Officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So now San Francisco is back in enemy territory after that penalty. Here's McCaffrey. And he's stopped at the 39-yard line after a gain of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Second and 2. Here's a jet sweep. Ayuk. And he's brought down at the 37, but he's got enough for a first down. Not sure how the Rams didn't make the tackle, but they had him in the backfield.
Receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
First down. Back to Jordan Sharp on the ground. And he's brought down at the 32. A pickup of 5.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 32.
2nd and 5 for San Francisco.
Purdy now to throw.
Purdy with protection, and that one's thrown away.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense.
So now it's 3rd down.
Rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well,
Purdy throwing, and here's Jordan Sharp with the catch. Now a penalty marker's down in the backfield, however. And this one looks to be coming back. And this one goes against San Francisco.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Purdy throws this one. This one's complete. It's Fuller. And he's going to go down at the 31. Short of the first down at the 31. 4th down coming up.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So here's Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 48-yarder. And the kick is blocked. Blocked by the Rams.
Well, we do games together. We don't see a ton of these, but always impressive when someone...
Oh, this is going to frustrate San Francisco for the rest of this game. A blocked field goal. So now the Rams, they will come out ready to go after getting the blocked field goal. So now they take over.
Charles, these early season in division games are always interesting because you're still kind
Smooth looking around. Jacoby Brown trying to get him, but Smooth gets rid of it. 2nd and 10.
how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways.
And here's a toss out right. Williamson was met in the backfield, but he broke the tackle. He broke off the tackle. No gain there, so here's 3rd down. This is not a good spot for the Rams. After getting that blocked field goal, they have a 3rd down. Smooth throws quickly. That's incomplete. Intended for Tyler Higbee. And 4th down.
I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
So now here's Evans, the punt for the Rams. And a fair catch signaled by Jordan Sharp. So the 49ers will take back over.
29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So
San Francisco ready to go again. They had the field goal blocked, but luckily for their defense, they didn't give up any points. So now they'll be able to look at to push this lead. First down. Here's Jordan Sharp. Pickup of 2.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Second and 8. Get him. A loss of 13 that time. And it's third down. Purdy did not have a chance to get rid of it. So, third and long.
If they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Throwing here, Purdy.
Third and long. Over the middle, dropped. Fuller cannot hold on to it. And the 49ers go 3 and out.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So this one's sent away. So it looks like the Rams will be getting the ball back. And they're going to start inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So Chris Smoove and company ready to go.
Dressed in their new NFL rivalries-inspired uniforms, known as Midnight Mode. Now remember, the Rams went to a darker blue during their greatest show on turf era, and it's back to some extent in what they're calling Midnight Navy, but it's the yellow on the sleeves, the nod to the 70s and the 80s era of Rams football that really sells the whole deal. Pretty sharp.
18 Cardinal.
Now a play fake here.
Smooth. Off play action. This one is caught. A.J. Carroll catches it on the sideline. First down, Rams to the 30. Now,
He's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
now think of it. Chris Smoove came into this game second in passing yards, right behind D. Sharp. And depending on how he does tonight, could put him in the lead. And look at, and Williamson, my goodness, he got blasted. Before I could even say anything, a loss of 2. Jacoby Brown got in the backfield fast.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Man, that was a vicious hit.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's third
Intended
down.
for Tyler Higbee, so third down.
Defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
I remember years ago spending time with a top defensive coordinator, and he said the number one thing you have to
Play action fake, and Smooth's gonna find Puka Nacua. And the tackle is made at the 48. Rams got a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender.
First down. Here's Williamson. He got away from Bobby Long for a second. A gain of 2. Now Williamson was over 100 yards in the last one.
For this game.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
60 Bison. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Smooth over the middle. He connects with Devontae Adams for a 4-yard pickup.
What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Third down, and Smooth is going to keep it.
5 yards on the scramble,
And he
that's
gains
enough
5
to
yards.
pick up the
First down, Rams.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football? And there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Smooth hit as he throws. Here's Tyler Higbee.
Tight end Tyler Higbee.
A gain of 6 there. 2nd and 4.
And it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
2nd and 4. They give to Williamson up the middle. And he's got another first down to the 29-yard line. The Rams are moving now.
First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Smooth over the middle. Here's A.J. Carroll with the catch.
Just 4 yards.
A gain of 4.
That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 26-yard line.
Get it. Patrick.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this in.
Smooth on the move, trying to get away from pressure. He throws it away.
This one away from Barr, incomplete. Now it's third down.
76.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Smooth looking around, trying to get away, and he cannot. Down he goes. Jacoby Brown gets to the quarterback, and it's 4th down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect.
So here's Evans. He will punt,
as well.
and Jordan Sharp will make a fair catch to the 20-yard line as San Francisco takes over.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out
First down, and Jordan Sharp is met in the backfield, and that will also close out this first quarter here in this NFC West clash. 49ers 7, Rams nothing at the end of 1.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Second quarter set to get underway. It's a 7-0 lead for the Niners, but they've got a 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss on first down.
Here's Purdy.
Purdy hit as he throws, and he can't find his man. Incomplete. And just like that, here comes a 3rd down.
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Purdy over the middle, and it's picked off. Intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over. Brock Purdy came into this game without an interception, and he finally throws his first one of the season.
They've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So the Rams are taking back over.
And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10.
And now here's Williamson up the middle of that defense. Williamson down to the 7-yard line.
10 to the 7. his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Smooth. Looking. End zone. Got him. Carroll. With a flag down. For the moment, it's a touchdown. But a penalty marker was thrown. So, let's see who this one's on. So, count the touchdown to A.J. Carroll. Jacoby Brown gets called for the roughing the passer. So the Rams are on the board.
Now the extra point.
Here's the extra point. Extra point is up and good. And we're tied at 7 apiece.
They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
So here's Evans to kick this one away.
Even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And McCaffrey is not going to return this one. So this one will go into the end zone.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
So San Francisco ready to go.
Looking to put a drive together.
And Brock Purdy looking to rebound. That last drive, he threw his very first interception on the season. He came into this game with none. Here's Jordan Sharp. A gain of a yard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
2nd and 9.
Play action.
Play action. And Purdy goes down. Sean Jackson. Sam Jackson gets the sack that time. And that was 3rd down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
3rd and
The
17.
offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
3rd and 17. Purdy can't get rid of it. Incomplete.
This will be incomplete.
I think he had that rolled down one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
How about the Rams?
Enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Morstead now as he sends this.
So now
one away.
Morstead to send this one away. No return here for Carroll.
And no return here.
And they're going to down this one at the 12-yard line. So now here comes the Rams.
Los Angeles returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both
1st down run. Here's Andre Williamson. Picks up a gain of a yard to the 13.
And which side can step up and assert its will over the other? Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Play action fake, and Smooth connects with Devontae Adams. And he's brought down with a 1st down at the 25.
It's a gain of 11. And a
Gain of
first
11.
down LA.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
1st down, and Williamson gets blasted at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10. Smooth. Looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. And Smooth is going to get rid of it. So third down.
So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Smooth looking to throw, and he's sacked. Jacoby Brown, his second sack of the night, and now it's fourth down. A loss of 7.
Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention. He deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys.
So here's Evans. He's on to punt.
To rush the passer.
And Jordan Sharp will not return this. They're going to down it at the 13. So now here comes San Francisco.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that.
Purdy throws. This one's complete by Jaden Fuller on first down. A gain of 9. Second and short. Here's a toss out left. Jordan Sharp has it. Breaks a tackle, but he's got a first down to the 28. And look at the stats already. Jordan Sharp's already at 80 yards rushing in this first half. Despite the game being tied, San Francisco, they've really given up a lot of touches. Jordan Sharp in motion. Purdy throws. Here's Kittle. And he's brought down at the 40, almost to the 40, but a penalty marker's down, and Sam Jackson gets called for the roughing the passer. So add 15 more onto that.
Defensively, as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault, because to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
First down from the 46. Here's Jordan Sharp. Oh, what a tackle by Sam Jackson. How about that tackle? A 1-yard loss.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw.
Here comes the pressure. Purdy feels it. Here's Kittle with the catch. And he's taken down with a first down at the 35.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
First down. Up the middle goes Jordan Sharp. Gain of 5 as he's tackled at the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They go play action.
Play action fake. Purdy almost had his receiver. Tried to go to Fuller, but now it's 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Purdy looking to throw.
Purdy looking. Hit as he throws. He finds Fuller for the catch. And he's got a first down to the 17.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Purdy.
Purdy looks to throw on 1st down. He gets rid of it.
Incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
2nd and 10. Here's a toss out left. Jordan Sharp has got room inside the 10. And he's brought down at the 4.
97 yards rushing for him as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and goal from the 4.
Back to throw. Purdy.
Purdy throws, and wide open is Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
How was Kittle that wide open in the red zone? I don't know. But the Rams are going to have to do better than that. They just gave a free touchdown to Kittle. His 6th touchdown of the season. 14-7, San Francisco.
A 10-play drive that time. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
So here's Thomas Morstead on to kick this one away.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes the return.
And this return
And the tackle's going to be made at the 26. So out comes Los Angeles.
Offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
First down. Here's a jet sweep. My goodness. Jacoby Brown does it again.
A chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
I mean, gave him no chance to do anything with it. My goodness.
Big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go
A loss of 2 that time on the jet sweep.
They'll look to throw here.
Smooth throws on 2nd and 12. He finds A.J. Carroll, who's going to go down at the 27. Only a gain of 3. 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Smooth over the middle. He's got Devontae Adams. And he's brought down, getting this across the 40.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now a penalty marker flies, and this one's against San Francisco.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Ready.
First down. Here's Williamson. A gain of about a yard. 2nd and about 9 to go.
Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 from the 43.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And now here's Williamson.
It's Williamson.
And he is met quickly. Only a gain of a yard.
Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 40.
So 3rd and 8.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw.
Here comes the blitz as Smooth finds Higbee. And he's going to be brought down at the 28. 1st down, Los Angeles. I mean, you got to give the Rams a lot of credit. They are really attacking this defense.
Short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
1st down inside the 30. Here's Williamson. The blitz came by the Niners, but Williamson is able to gain 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Tag. Cougar 19.
2nd and 5. In motion is Carroll. Now here comes Nakua.
A play action fake.
Play action fake. Smooth looks to throw. That one's incomplete.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though,
So 3rd and 5.
long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Bronco 80.
Now back to throw.
Smooth looking to throw. He's going to take off right up the middle. And he'll slide down at the 13. But he's got a 1st down, Rams.
The danger, running with it and picking up a 1st down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking.
Back to throw here.
Play action fake. Smooth finds Carroll.
Inside the 10.
And he's going to be brought down at the 6-yard line.
Halfway to the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
2nd and 4 from the 6.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
Get it. Go.
2nd down. Here's Williamson. And he's going to be down at the 6-yard line. No gain that time. 3rd and 4.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw.
3rd and 4.
Try and do this in
Smooth. Out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's into the end zone. But a penalty flag is down. So this one might be coming back. This might just cost him. Illegal block in the back against the Rams. Wow.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
Smooth. Looking to throw, and he's brought down. And it's Jacoby Brown for the 3rd time. Gets to the quarterback. and it brings up 4th down. What a first half for Jacoby Brown. I mean, he's been all over the place.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do in the offseason to work on those, paying dividends for him. He's getting home in a big way.
Now here's the field goal attempt.
Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard
A 41-yard attempt. And this one is good. So the Rams cut into the lead. It's now 49ers 14 and the Rams 10.
Because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
So this one's sent away. Here comes Christian McCaffrey. And the tackle will be made around the 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Now, Jordan Sharp, you've seen his stats. He is eyeing closely to a 1,000-yard season in the first 5 weeks already. So he's looking to hit that mark. First down. Here goes Jordan Sharp. Picks up a gain of 10 as he's tackled at the 35.
Hit the holes, he's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. Here's Kyle Juszczyk up the middle, and Juszczyk with room, breaking tackles to the 44-yard line. They let a fullback break tackles like that? That is crazy. Another look at this. Like, you see, it's one thing letting Jordan Sharp do it, but letting a fullback do it, that is crazy. But the Niners are back in enemy territory just like that.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Back to Jordan Sharp. And he's brought down at the 40, a gain of 4. And we also have reached the 2-minute warning here at SoFi Stadium.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's a good one so far. 14-10 is the score. 2 minutes left in the first half.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Purdy looks to throw. Oh, and how did that get there? Jaden Fuller with the catch. However, there was a flag thrown, and this one's coming back. It's against the Niners.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Purdy throws. Here's Jordan Sharp. He's got it. And he's taken down at the 39.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down.
Gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
In motion is Jordan Sharp. Purdy throws to the left. Here's Kittle, and Kittle's got it. Kittle's got a first down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 8.
It would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Goes Jordan Sharp. There he goes. And he's brought down to the 20.
Outskirts of the red zone.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49ers first
The Rams going to go ahead
And the Rams are going to burn their first time out.
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go. In the
With
first
20
half.
seconds left in the first half, the Niners are just letting the clock run.
The tight end in motion right. Running
Back to Jordan Sharp. Up the middle he goes with a penalty marker down.
and stacked a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And this one's going to be coming back. It's against San Francisco.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
First and 20.
Purdy now to throw.
Purdy over the middle. Here's Jennings. The catch is made.
49ers now going to use
And
the
San Francisco's going to burn their first time out.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
So 2nd and 11 after that reception. 11 seconds remaining.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Purdy lobbing it up, and Kittle gets open. And he's brought down at the 2-yard line.
A chance to try to add 3 points before.
How did the Rams let that happen? You can't let Kittle get open like that. That is just insane. And now the Rams are going to burn a timeout.
Comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
So 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
And here comes Jordan Sharp trying to get there, but he will not. And a timeout called by San Francisco. 2 seconds. Second and goal.
And they will try again from the 2-yard line.
The Niners are going to try again.
Here we go. 18.
Here comes Jordan Sharp. Can he get there? No, he doesn't. The Rams stop him. And that is how the first half will end.
And time has run out.
We still have ourselves a 4-point game in this NFC West
All right, Brandon,
clash.
Thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
All right, we're set for the second half. This NFC West clash, it's been a fun one. A 4-point differential on the scoreboard. The Rams are set to receive the second half kickoff.
The Rams set to receive the second half.
What type of finish will this be as we begin week 5? We're about to see.
We will not have a run back here.
So the Rams will start at the 20.
To the 20-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
So the Rams start their first drive of the third. 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's Williamson. And there goes Williamson. Breaks one tackle. And he's across midfield at the 48. Just like that, the Rams are in enemy territory.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
How about that burst of speed?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Let's go
line.
now. Cougar 19.
First and 10 from the 48. In motion, here's Carroll. And now here comes Puka Nacua in motion.
Off the play fake.
Play action fake. Smooth. Off his back foot. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10 after that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw.
Smooth over the middle. Here's Tyler Higbee with the catch. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 6, 3rd and 4.
About the gain there on 2nd down, that was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw.
3rd and 4. Here's Higbee with the catch. But he is met quickly by 2 49ers defenders. 4th down.
They got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards.
And the Rams, they're going to hurry it up. They're going for it. A play action fake, and Smooth is going to go down. Jacoby Brown was not fake at all. And the Rams, they turn it over.
They didn't get it. Probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
So the Rams unable to convert.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything.
1st down. Here's Jordan Sharp. A gain of about 2.
Everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work? Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as responsibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
2nd and 8 after the 2-yard run. They give it back to him. On 2nd down. Picks up a gain of 4 that time to the 48.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Purdy from the gun. Here's Fuller. Fuller breaks a tackle, breaks a second, but he's got a first down to the 42-yard line.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
First down from the 42. Back to Jordan Sharp. A gain of about 2 to the 40.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
So 2nd and 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
2nd and 8. Here's Jordan Sharp. Nice cut. And he's brought down to the 22. And another first for San Francisco.
149 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First and 10 from the 22. And here's Jordan Sharp. And he is met behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12.
Throw it. Here's Purdy.
Purdy on the move. And he throws it out of bounds. With a penalty flag down.
Let's get the call.
And this one's against San Francisco.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw, Purdy.
Purdy over the middle. Here's Brandon Ayuk. Breaks one tackle. And is able to get this to the 25-yard line. 3rd down.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll send a receiver.
3rd and 12.
Purdy.
Purdy over the middle. Here's Jennings with the catch. And he's brought down to the 17. And a gain of 8. 4th down.
Got the completion, but it certainly wasn't on his time frame. Hurried on that play.
Absolutely, the pressure affected him. Unable to get it further down.
And here comes Moody on for the field goal. He had one blocked earlier, but this one goes in. So the 49ers extend their lead. It's 17-10.
This time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
So now here's Morstead on to kick it away.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Here's the return. Breaks one tackle. And the tackle's made at the 29.
30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make
So now the Rams set to take over. They're down by 7. It's still a one-possession game here in this NFC West clash. First down, and Williamson is met quickly behind the line of scrimmage. Nick Bosa getting the stop that time.
Speed to get in there and break that play up.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
2nd and 14.
2nd and 14. Smooth, trying to get away from pressure. He throws it away.
He chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
3rd and 14. Smooth, and he throws this one out of bounds. So it's 4th down.
This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Averaging 50 yards a boot.
So this one's sent away. No return by Jordan Sharp. This one's going to go down at the 10-yard line. And as you can see, Jordan Sharp has officially made it to 1,000 rush yards.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes.
First down. Here's Jordan Sharp. And he's tackled right at the 10. No gain that time.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
2nd down. Here's Kyle Juszczyk up the middle. Picks up a gain of 9. 3rd and 1.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Play action fake. Purdy looking, and look at all the room for Purdy. Taking off. And he slides down at the 30, but he's got a first down. Just when it looked like they was going to stop him. I guess Purdy knew what he was doing. He was going to try to go to the halfback, but he realized that wasn't open. And he had so much room in the front of him.
And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
How about that from Brock Purdy?
From the 30.
Here's Jordan Sharp running again. A gain of 4. His 28th carry of this game.
I love the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's Purdy.
Purdy looks to throw. Here's Ayuk. The catch is made. And the tackle's down San Francisco.
For his NFL career. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
In motion is Kittle. And here's Jordan Sharp. And he is met by so many Rams defenders. A loss of 1.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just...
Purdy looking to throw.
Purdy throws, and Kittle with a contested catch. And he's brought down at the 42. First down, San Francisco. 18 yards that time. It's crazy that Kittle made that catch, and the Rams just... They just broke a tackle.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end.
First down run. Up the middle goes Jordan Sharp. Picks up a gain of 9. He's not only over 100 carries. 100. He's not only over 100 touches. He's over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. What a season Jordan Sharp has had through the first 5 weeks.
2nd down and a yard. In motion comes the tight end left.
In motion is Kittle.
Another run.
And now here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down to the 30. First down, San Francisco.
Continues. It's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. Back to Jordan Sharp. He's got room. With a penalty flag down, Jordan Sharp's going to go to the end zone. But this one looks to be coming back as a penalty flag was thrown.
This is about.
So take the touchdown off the board.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now Purdy.
Purdy looks. Oh, it was incomplete. Intended for Kittle. 2nd down.
They were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Purdy over the top. Overthrew it. He tried to go to Kittle.
That was well defended.
Back-to-back throws to Kittle. Incomplete.
Just got to give the win to the defense.
3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Third and 18.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Purdy. And he overthrew it again. So it's 4th down.
Coverage there pushes this to 4th down. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage.
So here comes the field goal for Jake Moody.
The other receivers can beat us.
And Moody gets it to go. So now the Niners push their lead up to 10, 20 to 10.
So a good kick that time. that's out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job.
So now here's Morstead to kick this one off. And the Rams will take over from the 20. 3:55 left in the third quarter. Niners up 10.
Offense ready for this next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
Play action fake on first down. Smooth. A shuffle pass to Higbee for a gain of 3.
Just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Up the middle.
Here's Williamson on 2nd and 7.
And he stopped immediately there. They have 3 yards.
Gains a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Smooth, throws quickly. Here's Tyler Higbee with the catch. And down he goes to the 33. That's enough for a first down, Rams.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down from the 33.
Ready?
Oh, here's a fake on the
Play action fake, and Smooth is sacked. Jacoby Brown for the 5th time sacks the quarterback. 2nd down.
Offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Second and 17.
They're going to look to throw.
Smooth looking to throw, and the ball's on the ground, and it's picked up by San Francisco. Jacoby Brown has it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments.
This is what happens
And it could be the backbreaker.
when you don't protect the quarterback. That 49er defense, they get to the quarterback so well, it's like it's hard to stop. And San Francisco pushes that lead up further. Extra point here by Moody. He nails it. So now it's a 3-score game with 2:13 left in the third.
Always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for us.
So now Morstead kicks it off. Here comes the return.
And he's going to be stopped.
And the tackle's going to be made at the 25-yard line.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
1st and 10 at the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Smooth looking. Down he goes. The 6th sack for Jacoby Brown. And it's 2nd down.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Smooth look again. He's sacked again. Nick Bosa gets there for the sack. And that was 3rd down. My goodness.
When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
3rd and forever. Here's Williamson. And Williamson's got room. Williamson to the 30-yard line. But he is short of 1st down yardage. 4th down.
27 yards on the game there. And it'll be 4th down.
Out called by the Rams.
Taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
And the Rams are going for it. Not sure why,
They
but
failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
the Rams are going to try it. Smooth on the move. Got Carroll. Carroll with room. Carroll down to the 32-yard line of the 49ers.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down.
Smooth throws on 1st down. Here's Higbee. Higbee down to the 16-yard line.
16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
And a flag is on the Rams.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Shut up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll drop the throw.
Smooth throws and open is Nakua. He's got it. And he gets knocked out of bounds at the 24.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because
Gain of 8.
had to go. They're still looking at a 2nd down here.
24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
2nd and 2. Williamson breaks 1, but he can't get through a 2nd.
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings.
So that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 49ers up by 3 touchdowns. Can they hold on and get themselves to 5-0? Or do the Rams have a comeback in them?
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
All right, 4th and final quarter set to get started. The Rams have it. They're down by 3 scores to their division rivals.
3rd and 5.
The Niners are trying to hold on and get their 5th consecutive victory to start their season. The Rams, they feel like they have a comeback in them. Here's Adams with the catch on 3rd down. He's tackled at the 18. 1st down, Rams.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10 from the 18.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Williamson.
It's Williamson.
And he's brought down at the 13.
The 13.
A gain of 5.
The hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Here's a throw caught. It's Carroll.
It's Carroll.
And down he goes at the 7. And the Rams, they've got 1st and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're...
Smooth, looking to throw, and he's brought down. Jacoby Brown does it again. That's sack number 7 for him in the game. I mean, he just ran over that tight end. Oh my goodness.
pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll look to throw.
Smooth, looking, end zone, got Tyler Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
So the Rams, they cut into that lead.
Now they'll line up to kick
Here's the extra point. Extra point up and good. So now it's a 10-point game with lots of time left in the 4th quarter.
And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
So here is Evans to kick this one off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And here comes Christian McCaffrey.
Now a crease here as he's
Breaks a tackle. And he's down at the 39-yard line. So back out comes San Francisco.
Francisco gets set to go here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
First down from the 39.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Get set. Get set. On 18. Watch out. You got motion there.
First down. Here's Jordan Sharp.
And slow going.
A gain of about a yard to the 41.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Second and 9. Here's a toss. Jordan Sharp broke 1 tackle, but is unable to break through a second. 3rd and 8.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Purdy over the middle, and he's got Fuller. And he's going to be brought down. He's going to be down at the 49.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage.
So the Rams defense, they get the stop that they need.
Make a big play. You know, they create
4th down, so here comes the punting team.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Morstead sends this one away. Oh, and a flag is down. Wow, a kick catch interference on the Niners.
101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
Now
So
it's
the Rams
first
will
and
start
10
at the
after a
38.
costly penalty there on 4th down.
Let's go. Go.
Up the
Here's
middle.
Williamson on the 1st down. And a flag is down here on the play.
Penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking
And
back.
this one's against the Rams.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now back to throw.
Smooth, looking around, trying to get away from Jacoby Brown. He throws it away.
He just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
70. Ready.
They'll set up to throw.
2nd and 20. Smooth. Oh, and Higbee. He had it.
A nice job of body.
There was no defender there. He just couldn't hold on.
3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end
Are you serious?
football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Smooth throws here, and this one's caught by Higbee. Higbee into Niners territory and down to the 41-yard line.
Being taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle.
I don't know what the defender was doing there. Another look at this. Like, Higbee catches it, and the defender, I don't even know what he just did right there. But,
And here's a spot
Man.
where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
1st down. Up the middle goes Williamson.
It's Williamson.
Picks up a gain of 4.
As he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Smooth throws, and Higbee catches another one.
It's Higbee to take
And he's brought down at the 23. Quite a performance by Tyler Higbee under the lights. 100 yards receiving.
Crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a
Play action fake. Smooth throws. Here's Puka Nakua. And he's out of bounds at the 9.
Down at the 9. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal.
He'll look to throw.
Here comes the pressure. Smooth sees it. Here's Carroll
That's complete.
with the catch. A gain of maybe 4. They're going to give him 5 out of that one. So 2nd and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18.
Back to throw again.
Smooth looking around, trying to get away. And he throws it out of bounds.
Chuck that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
They'll look to throw.
Third down, and Smooth is going to go down. Jacoby Brown, his 8th sack of the night. Fourth down.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so.
So here's the field goal.
One of the best individual efforts of the season.
A 30-yard attempt. And this one goes in. And the Rams, they cut the lead down to a touchdown, 27-20. Now the game is getting interesting.
But the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now here's the return by CMC. And the tackle's going to be made at the 26-yard line. So now out comes San Francisco.
They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
First down. Purdy finds Kittle. The catch is made. And he's tackled. But a penalty flag is thrown. And this is not what you want to happen. A roughing the passer.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Get set, get set.
First down. Here's Jordan Sharp. Breaking tackles. And it's able to gain 4.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Purdy throwing, and this one's caught by Fuller. And he's brought down at the 35, but this one is coming back. San Francisco gets called for the hold.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
Second and 16.
Purdy now to throw.
Purdy throws, and here's Jordan Sharp.
That's Sharp.
A gain of about 9.
49-yard line.
So here comes a 3rd and 7.
That sets him up for third down.
The Rams can stop. Can they get it? Can they get the stop?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Purdy looks to throw. Purdy. And how did Kittle get wide open? He's brought down, but a flag is thrown. This one's coming back. This one is against the Niners.
Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Purdy looks, and Ayuk gets open. Big third down conversion. First down San Francisco to the 34.
Because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good.
First down, up the middle, Jordan Sharp. And he's down to the 23. Another first down.
10 more there and another first down. carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down. Right back to Jordan Sharp. Getting out of traffic, and he's down at the 13. Another first down for San Francisco.
Nice run. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given.
Getting near to 6.5 to go left in this game.
First down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a toss out. Christian McCaffrey. And he's down at the 12-yard line. No gain there. Second down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle, and when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go.
Second and 10. A toss out to Jordan Sharp, trying to get the edge. He is down at the 4-yard line.
Going on an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
A gain of 8.
Pretty simple, I think, right? Just give
Third
him space to
down.
run the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force it.
Third and 1.
Just make sure you hang on to the football.
Jordan Sharp is just going to walk in for a 49er touchdown.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
What
And that right there
was
is the
that?
definition of a statement
How
drive.
do you bring a blitz and nobody tackles him? Another look. Like, they were so focused on the quarterback, they just completely forgot that Jordan Sharp even got the ball. And San Francisco pushes their lead further.
Extra point try now for Moody.
Moody now for the extra point. He nails it.
To 14.
And the Niners push their lead back up to 14.
Down the field in 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown.
So it's now 49ers 34, Rams 20. Time is definitely not on the side of the Rams. They're going to have to get points on this next possession if they want to make it a one-score game again. So they'll start at the 22-yard line.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Smooth throwing on the move. Here's Adams. And he's brought down at the 48.
Not easily done.
It's a gain of 30.
Give him 30 yards.
30 yards that time.
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
And now here's Williamson. Breaking a tackle. Williamson juking away down to the 34-yard line.
35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to Williamson. And he's going to be down at the 34.
Tonight he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain that time.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
49ers 34-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Smooth. Looking to throw. Oh, what a catch by Higbee. And he's down at the 18-yard line.
Continues 10 catches now and another first down.
Good yardage.
The Rams are saying they're not done yet.
Do understand a field goal is not going to do him any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score.
And now here's Williamson here to the 18-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
And the Rams, they're hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. Play fake. Smooth. Oh, and that one's incomplete.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another
Smooth.
example of
Throwing. Oh, nice catch by Carroll.
it. That's complete.
And he's down at the 1-yard line.
Down at the 1. You take a look
The
at this
Rams
team.
aren't done yet.
He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
The Rams are right there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Get it.
And Smooth is going to sneak it. And he's got a Rams touchdown.
For the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here's the extra point. It is up and good. 7-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Rams 27.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one's sent away, and no return here by
That one
CMC.
into the end zone.
So the 49ers will take over.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
If you're the Rams defense, you have to get a stop because the Niners have the time on their side. Here's Jordan Sharp gaining 4 that time. 2nd and 6.
See if he can do it. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Second and 6.
Come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Under 3 minutes left in the game. The Niners.
In motion goes the tight end.
And a timeout called by San Francisco.
Use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Purdy looks, throws. Here's Kittle. Kittle with room. Kittle down to the 36-yard line.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
1st and 10 at the 36. The Rams feel like they got one more stop in them. But they have to get it here. Here's Jordan Sharp on the ground. And he breaks through for a gain of 8 as that reaches the 2-minute warning.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. saw would likely put an end to this thing.
2nd and 2. Here's Jordan Sharp. And a penalty marker's down.
He's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
He did get the first, but this one's coming back.
Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
2nd and 6. Toss out. Jordan Sharp, and he had nowhere to run. So the Rams, they get the stop there, but the question is, can they get the stop on 3rd down? Because they know they're going to throw it. So
What do they have for this?
3rd and 11.
Purdy looking to throw.
Purdy looking to throw, and he's got Kittle. Kittle has it, and he's down at the 44. But the Rams do get the stop. So the Rams will get the ball back with a chance to try to even up this game.
As he's on to punt for San Francisco.
So now here's Morstead, the punt.
And now a high kick.
This one sent way in the sky. Fair catch is made at the 30.
And taken. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here.
Now the Rams ready to go. They know they got no more timeouts. So they have to make something happen.
He's back to throw.
Smooth throwing. Here's Puka Nacua with the catch. And he's down at the 34. And the Rams are hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. Smooth. Looking. Throwing. Here's Adams. Adams got it. And he's down at the 43.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Smooth. Looking to throw. He's going to run. There goes Smooth. And he's out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
And another timeout. The 2nd timeout used by San Francisco.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 starts.
They'll look to throw.
Smooth throws, and here's Adams. Adams with another catch. And he's out of bounds at the 20.
Around the 20. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that...
Smooth throws again, and this one is dropped.
It's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop
2nd and 10.
2nd down. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Smooth over the middle, and wide open is Higbee. To the 2-yard line he goes. The Rams are right there. But Tyler Higbee, what a game he has played. 1st and goal. Clock down to 30 seconds. Rams have no timeouts. They've got to go. They're right there at the 2. Smooth. He's going to find Higbee. Breaks a tackle. He's into the end zone. Unbelievable. Now think of it. If Higbee got tackled, then the Rams would have had to quickly get to the line because they were right there in the red zone. But now an extra point away from tying the game.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
So here's the extra point. It is good, and we are tied.
We are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Are you serious? Another Thursday night primetime game coming down to the final seconds. It was just the same way last week, week 4, and it's the same way here in week 5. What a game.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
This one sent away. No return by McCaffrey. So Brock Purdy. They're going to have Brock Purdy and company. They're going to have to do something.
Time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime.
First down. Here's a run by Jordan Sharp. And he's going to be down at the 32.
It's got to be a big play downfield.
And the timeout used by San Francisco.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
16 seconds left.
Purdy to throw.
Purdy hit as he throws. He finds Kittle. But did he get out of bounds? That's the main question. And he did get out of bounds. Kittle keeping the game alive there. But even though the game is tied.
He came through with a nice catch right there.
Purdy throwing. Here's Ayuk. The catch is made. Down to the 49-yard line.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
6 seconds left.
Purdy to throw. On the RPO.
Purdy throwing. Oh, it's caught. Brandon Ayuk actually caught it. For a second, it looked like it was overthrown. But Purdy actually did it.
And with those types been busy as well.
Jake Moody on for the field goal.
Making plays.
The Rams can force overtime with a block, but this is for the win and to keep the Niners undefeated. He got it. Jake Moody wins it for San Francisco, and the 49ers remain unbeaten.
The 49ers have won it.
What
A couple more
a
minutes, and maybe the outcome of this
game.
one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Wow.
Quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Niners, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, give credit to the LA Rams for coming back down all those points. But this throw right here was the savior of the game. Brock Purdy scrambled out of the pocket so fast. Look at this throw. It looked like it was overthrown, but Ayuk catches it, and as you can see, he caught it one-handed, and as you can see, both feet were down. Unbelievable throw and catch. Especially nice catch by Ayuk. He caught that one hand, had both feet down, and it led to Jake Moody kicking the game-winning field goal. An unbelievable game. That is now back-to-back Thursday night primetime games that have come down to the game-winning kick. I mean, dog, that was amazing. An amazing performance out of both teams. Both teams showed that they were very competitive. The Rams almost came back down double digits, scoring 24 in that fourth quarter. It's like anytime the Rams got it, they just kept on scoring. But the part that they have to rebound from is giving up 10 sacks in this game. Now, the running game, it was hard to stop. I'm not even gonna lie. They could not stop Jordan Sharp. However, their running game was solid as well. So give credit to Andre Williamson for getting over 100 yards. But this receiving game was crazy. I mean, it was just players getting involved in the passing game left and right. But man, I tell you, what a kickoff game to week number 5. Unbelievable. So the 49ers improved their record to 5-0. They are the first team to reach 5-0 as they knock off their division rival Los Angeles Rams by a score of 37-34 in a classic. It's like I said at the beginning of the video, this game was going to be a classic, and it definitely was. It came down to the final seconds. And unfortunately for the Rams, they dropped to 3-2 on the season. And in their next game, they will be on the road for their next one when they take on the Baltimore Ravens. So, yeah, but what a game we all just witnessed to kick off week 5. If you guys are ready for some more Madden action here on the channel, go ahead and drop a like on this one if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And until next time, players, it's your boy Desmond Sharp, aka Sharp Plays. We will see you guys in the next episode of this Madden series, which we will be in that international game. The Minnesota Vikings at 2-2 take on Tyler Smith and the Browns. The Browns look to end that 3-game losing streak and get their second win of the season. Minnesota looking for their third win of the season. We'll find out then. But what a game we all just witnessed in LA.